good morning and welcome back to my channel. My name is Angie and you are watching Life and Lemons. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do so now. I post about every single day, basically Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but I do try to post as much as I possibly can. I share lifestyle videos and vlogs, travel, beauty, makeup, home decor, home cleaning, all that good stuff, you name it. I share it. Also, you can follow me over on Instagram, Twitter, and my Facebook page, Life and Lemons, and I will leave all of the links in the description box below. I really would like for you to join me and my YouTube family and have fun with me on the daily. So today I'm going to share with you guys how I apply all of my new e.l.f. makeup products. I've been testing out a few of the e.l.f. products recently, the past couple of weeks, and really liked some of the products that I was using. Today I'm going to share some of the products that I've never used before. I'm going to give you guys my honest opinion and review on those products that I've first time used and my first time reaction to using those. And then I'm also going to give you guys my opinion on some of the products that I've actually been using for quite some time, some of the products that I absolutely love from e.l.f. e.l.f. is such an amazing e.l.f. products are vegan and cruelty free, and I actually love the fact that that's what they strive to be. So I really like the fact that I can use a product that is definitely cruelty free and they don't test all of the products on animals, which I really like. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started with the video. I'm going to show you guys how I create this look with all of my e.l.f. products. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys the things that I have never ever used before with e.l.f. and then I'm going to share the stuff that I have used before with e.l.f. And I'm going to start off with the face primer. This is the stuff that I've never used before. So this is the e.l.f. Luminous Matte Makeup Primer. I have never tried this before. I've always used the e.l.f. Soothing Face Primer. I've used this and I absolutely love it, but I wanted to go ahead and give this a try since this was something new and I've never used before, and this is kind of what this video is all about. I'm trying to use all the new products from e.l.f. So let's go ahead and put this on. I do like their little, it's got like a little, but I don't know what that is. It just squirts out really nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and mix that in and put that all over my face. Now I'm going to do the same thing like I did with my Milani video. All the stuff that I use with Milani, I'm going to do the same format here. And if you guys missed my Milani video, I will go ahead and put it up here at the corner and link it for you guys. Now I actually have to say something. This stuff smells really nice. And it's going on really nicely as well. I like how smooth it is and actually how soft it's making my skin and my face feel. I mean, that's really nice. I love it. It's supposed to have like it says with acai berry in it. So, nice. So far I'm liking that. Okay, then the next thing that I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and put on, dropping everything first. Then I'm going to go ahead and put on the Flawless Finish Foundation by e.l.f. I have never used this stuff before either, so this is going to be the first time that I've used this foundation. I do like the fact that how they have the, like it's an applicator, like it's a squeezy bottle. So I'm just going to actually put just a little bit on my hands, just like this. I usually don't use a lot, so that's about as much as I use. I'm going to go ahead and mix it in, and it's actually really like dark. Oh my gosh, I don't know how well I'm gonna like that or not. Oh no. Let's see. It seems really thick too, like it's a thick consistency, but it's actually going on rather nicely, I will have to say, and it's blending in really nicely as well. It's not leaving that like dark look like it did on my hands, and it actually has a really nice scent as well. So I keep looking over here in my mirror just to make sure that I'm getting all of it blended in. Let's see. I don't like the way that it's like laying on my face, quite honestly. Like it looks kind of cakey, I guess. Maybe once it like blends in, it'll be a little bit better, but I will say right now, I do love the scent of it. I don't like how it went on. and I don't like the way that it looks after it. All right, now as like the first part of it, I don't like the way that it's like drying, but we'll have to give it a minute and we'll have to see. So far, now that it's like kind of drying, it doesn't look so bad. Trying to get it all blended in. Yeah, it doesn't look so bad. I mean, it all, you know, it doesn't have... I will say though, it smells remarkable. I love the way that it smells, that's for sure. So it does smell really, really nice. Okay, and I wanted to let you guys know what, like this was in the light ivory color. So that's the foundation. All right, then the next thing that I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead and use the e.l.f. Natural Glow. I'm gonna say that this is the same thing as the Milani Glow, and I'm gonna use it the same way. I always put it on right after, well actually I never even used foundation with my Milani stuff. I just went straight to the primer, or went straight to the glow. So this is the glow stuff, and this is the color that it is, and I'm gonna go ahead and mix that up. It's kind of like a lotion, so it's really, really thin. So I'm going to go ahead and put that all over my face as well. And I'm assuming that this is how you do it. I don't know. Again, I'm not sure if this is like the... Okay, this stuff smells really nice. I'm not really sure if this is like the order that you go in with this stuff, but it, I don't know, it seems to work. Alright, so, and I think the glow is supposed to go on top of the foundation anyway, just to kind of give your face that like extra glow. I don't know, but anyway, okay, so I kind of like this stuff too. It smells good, the consistency is really nice. It went on my face really, really well, and I have to say, it actually kind of like covered up some of those like drier spots with that foundation, so it actually doesn't look too bad. It's not so bad at all, actually. It's actually pretty good. I don't mind it. It actually blended in really well. It didn't leave any like spots all over my face or anything like that. You guys can see how it blends in really, really well on my face. Alrighty, so that's nice. Okay, so that was the e.l.f. Glow Lotion. Lotion. That's why I said it was a lotion consistency. All right, so the next thing that I will do is I will go ahead and use the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer. And basically what I do with that is I will go ahead and get out my beauty blender, and I will use a beauty blender for this, and I just put it underneath my eyes like this, just a little bit, and then I'll take my beauty blender and I will blend all of that in. Ooh, this stuff is really nice too. I honestly have to say, ooh, no, actually, it really picks up on the pores. Ooh. Yeah, that really picks up on the pores. So I'm not exactly sure how much I like that, because like my stuff that I've been using lately has been really, really great, and that has been the CoverGirl, I think. Yeah, the CoverGirl, and I'm really liking that. But this, again, I'm gonna let this settle in and see how well it goes, but for right now it's really badly picking up on my pores, like right here in this, on the sides, and I'm just waiting to see how, once that like seeps into my skin, if it's gonna still continue to show my pores or not. But I mean, it's not bad. It has a really good consistency. It went on really nicely, but again, like I said, it kind of shows up, it kind of is like looking a little like cakey, like I have too much on, but don't. It's like I have too much stuff on my face, and that's just not like blending in very well. Just my opinion, not really sure. But anyway, so that was the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer, just so you guys know. Alrighty, so the next thing that I'm going to go to is my eye primer. I've never used this eye primer before. Oh yeah, and I've never used that concealer before either. So this eye primer looks like this. It comes in a little packaging like this, and it's actually kind of like a white base. See how it is? It's kind of like a white base, so I'm not exactly sure how that's gonna fly, But I'm going to go ahead and put it on my eyes because that's what this is for. This is your eye primer. And then I'm going to go ahead and just blend it in like so. I really need to pluck my eyebrows too, but can't find my eyebrow thing. Okay, I'm going to turn off my fan too, so alright, you guys can see. So I've kind of blended that all in on both sides. So yeah, that's not too bad. Went on really nicely. I like that. And so far I like everything here. I still find that the concealer is really like accentuating my pores on the sides here. And I don't know if you guys can tell or not, but I can see it in my mirror, and that's just not becoming. So not exactly sure I like all that. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start putting on my eyeshadow, and I'm going to go ahead and use the e.l.f. eyeshadow palette. And there's like no name for this. This is just an e.l.f. eyeshadow palette, and I love these colors. So those are the colors that I usually tend to go for, and it's usually I stick with like these lighter colors. So today I'm going to use this color and this color and this one and this one, and I'm going to show you like the order that I'm going to put them in. I've really been enjoying this palette. Now I have been using this, so I know that I like this palette, so I'm going to go ahead and use it. These brushes I'm using are not e.l.f. brushes. This one is Sonia Kashuk in the 106, and I'm going to take this color right here, and I'm going to put it on my brush, and then I'm going to go ahead and put it on my eyes and just kind of fill it all over my eyelid like this. Didn't know you were going to have entertainment with it either. See, I always like the way that this stuff goes on too. It goes on really, really nice. It's not flaky. It doesn't flake off of my eyes. And I know I'm sure it has something to do a lot with the primer, but that was the first time I've ever used the e.l.f. primer as well, just so you guys know. So far, so good. This is really going on so nice. The only product that I am not going to be putting on my face that is e.l.f., and that is my eyeliner, because I don't like any other type of eyeliner except for the one that I use, and I will show you guys when that time comes what eyeliner I'm using. But so far this is going on really, really nicely. I love the way that this eyeshadow goes on. When I've been using this, I've been using this eyeshadow for a couple weeks now, and I really, really like it. I've also been using this little small compact one as well, and it's got some really great colors in there too. So these are like my colors that I always like go to. So these are like my go-to colors. I always like something that's really like natural. I don't like a lot of bright, crazy colors. I don't like shimmery or shiny things like that. I just like a nice neutral looking palette on my face. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go over to the Sonia Kashuk number 205 brush, and then I'm going to put this on it, this color. And again, there is no like, I can't tell you what color it is because I don't know. And basically what I do is I just take it and I put it right here on my, right underneath my brow bone, and I just put that on there just like so, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, until I get the color that I like on there. And I know how much is on there because it blends in so nicely. Does that make sense? Again, just a little FYI, I am not a makeup artist at all. I just learned how to do this stuff on my own, and also watching other YouTubers. So, okay, so I put that on. So there's that color. And then the next thing that I will do is I will go to this brush, which is the BS small brush. I ordered these off of Amazon. And basically what I do with this brush is I will take it and I will just put a little bit of this dark on here at the very end. And that's how I get my like smoky eye look. So I will just tap it on my eye just like this. And it works so good for me. Other people have different techniques. They use other type of brushes, but this brush and this technique works for me. And you can see how it goes on there. And then I will continue it on this side as well, doing the same thing. And again, other people have different techniques on how they do it, how they create their smoky eye, but this is how I create mine. And it works for me. So And I will link these brushes and all of these products down below. As long as I can find them, I will do that. Alrighty, so the next thing that I do after I put on my eyeshadow is I will go to my eyeliner. And just like I said earlier, this eyeliner is not an e.l.f. product. This is my L'Oreal 171 Blackest Black. And I love this eyeliner because the fact that it comes with this applicator. And if it wasn't for this applicator, I wouldn't be able to put on eyeliner. This applicator is what makes it for me. So anyway, this is how I do it, and I love this eyeliner. This is like my favorite eyeliner ever. I just kind of put it on my brush just like this, and then I will put it right on top of my eye just like this. And I love this stuff because, like I said, you can just tap it on and then just fill in the spots that you miss, instead of like with a pencil or something. Sometimes it skips, and or with the liquid eyeliner it just kind of makes a mess, and it always did for me. That's why I never ever used eyeliner before. But this stuff is amazing, and it's drying. It's drying out when I put it on because of the fan, so I gotta switch it. Okay, so there we go, much better. You guys can see how I just kind of tap it on there. Just tap it on, tap it on. Okay, that was from what? Happy Gilmore? Just tap it in. Tap it in. And I just go all the way across my eye. This kind of takes a little longer because I really try to get it like a nice thin line. And I like it to be the same size line all the way across my eye. And then I kind of get a little, obviously it gets a little narrower as I get to my center part of my eye as it goes in. So I just kind of very carefully go back through and just kind of keep tapping and open up my eye just a little bit so I can get it all in the corner there. So there, you kind of see how I have it all in there. Okay, then I'll go to the next eye and do the same thing. So Brian and I leave for Universal in like 7 days, 8 days, and I am so excited. I think we're gonna, like, we're just gonna hang out at our hotel when we arrive there on Friday and just chill, grab a bite to eat, maybe lounge in the pool. I know they have a nice like lazy river there at Cabana Bay. We've been to this resort before and we absolutely love it. It's one of our favorite resorts, and I know they have a new one there, Sapphire Falls, and I kind of wanted to try that one too, but I'm just so used to Cabana Bay that I really didn't want to try anything new this time. And I'm hoping that my room has a view of Volcano Bay. Now my eyes are watering. Okay. Almost done. Okay. So there we go. So I put that on. It looks really good. I need to go back and fix it just a second because it just kind of looks a little sloppy. Okay, I'm gonna say something too. Now I'm gonna figure out how, like, if when I start sweating, how well this stuff stays on, because like even with my Milani stuff, I can just like tap my face and I can still see some of it coming off, but see some of this stuff I can see it, and it's just like not fun. I gotta turn my fan back on, so hold on. Oh, the joys of menopause. I can't like get through a makeup face routine without having a hot flash, which sucks. All right, so the next thing that I go to is my mascara, and today I'm going to be using, for the first time ever, this is the Length and Volume mascara by, you guessed it, e.l.f. It's an e.l.f. video. So I'm gonna use this mascara. I've never used this before, so I don't exactly know how well it's gonna go on my eyes. I don't know how well the consistency is. I don't know how well it's gonna make my eyelashes like full or length or whatever volume, even though it says length and volume, so it's like all in one. I can honestly say I'm not a fan. I don't think I like it. Yeah, I don't think that I like it. It's not, I don't like the brush. Actually, I don't like that. I don't like that brush at all. It's actually really small and it's kind of fat and puffy, and I don't really care for that. I like my Maybelline one, and I like the fact that my Maybelline one like has an arch to it. And this one I'm having to go like over and over again. And it's actually not like doing a really good job in the corners, so time out. Okay, sorry, menopause does not wait. So continuing on. All right, as I was sitting here letting my hot flash pass me by, I was actually realizing that this mascara I don't like it. It's actually kind of like, the formula is actually very dry. It's a very drying formula, and I know it's supposed to dry, but I'm just saying it's like as soon as it like hits my eyelashes, it's like dry, so it doesn't give you much time to, you know, lift and separate like my Maybelline does or like my Milani does. So I'm definitely not a huge fan of this mascara. Something I definitely wouldn't be using. Now other people might like it, I just don't. To me, it's cheap. It's like a cheap mascara, and like I said, it doesn't like do what I want it to do. It doesn't do the lift and volume like it says it should, or like it says it does on the packaging. It definitely does not. And I can't go back over my eyelash because it's like I don't have eyelashes. I was like, where'd they go? It's weird. But yeah, I don't care for this at all. It's definitely not my kind of mascara at all. It just kind of, and it doesn't like go on very nice either. It doesn't go on very nice at all. It's kind of, like I said, it's kind of like a cheap mascara. Not a fan. Definitely do not like this mascara. Definitely don't. And I'm sorry that I can't like, there. Yeah, no, not a fan. Not a fan at all. It doesn't like, it doesn't get where I need it, you know. You can see it, so yeah, it has like, you can see where I put it on, but it just doesn't give my eyelashes that like full volume that I really like. So yeah, I'm gonna pass on that mascara. Quite honestly, I don't like it at all. Okay, so continuing on with the eyeshadow. So I will go back to the eyeshadow and I will pull out this brush. Honestly, I do not even know what this brush is or where I got it, but I will take my eyeshadow, my palette again, and I'll go back through and I'll tap on the very like light color, like the white, and I will put that right underneath my eyelash, right underneath my eyelash, so you guys can see where it kind of like makes that pop, makes it look a little bit brighter. And that's what you want to do. That's what this is for. So I just put it right here on the, right underneath my eyebrows. And you can tell, you can see it, and I just love the way that it makes it look, and it just lightens up that eye so much. It just lightens up everything right underneath your eye, and I love the way that that makes that look. So it makes it look so much brighter, makes your eye look so much brighter as well. And then, now I've been using this too for a little while. This is the e.l.f. eyebrow pencil. Never ever have I used an eyebrow pencil until I started using this, and then I'm like I use it every day, and then if I forget, I'm like, oh crap, I forgot to do my eyebrows this morning. So that is like something that I've been doing on a daily now, or when I put my makeup on at least. I don't do it when I don't have makeup on. There's just no sense. But anyway, so yeah, I just put my, and this is, I mean, wow, what a huge difference it makes. I mean, you can tell like this side has the brow pencil and this side does not. I mean, what a huge difference. And I absolutely love it. And I never actually ever thought in my entire life that an eyebrow pencil would make a huge difference, because I always feel like Uncle Leo on Seinfeld when he like gets rid of all his eyebrows and then he like pencils them in. So I always feel like Uncle Leo from Seinfeld when I'm penciling my eyebrows in. But I mean, look at the difference it makes. It makes a huge difference, and it looks so good. I was so amazed by that. I'm like, okay, love it. So I really do like this brow pencil. I don't think this has a color. This is just the Instant Lift brow pencil. And I like the fact that it has the pencil at here at the end, and then it has like a little brush right here. So you can kind of like brush through and make sure that your eyebrows are nice and like even. So I mean, that looks amazing. You can see how well that looks. It looks so good, and I love that brow pencil. Okay, so the next thing that I will do is I will just go ahead and take this brush, and again, I don't exactly know what brush this is, but I will go through and I will just kind of blend in my eyeshadow and just kind of give it a nice little blend, because you can see where it like kind of like, you can see where I stopped putting the eyeshadow earlier when I was trying to do the smoky eye stuff. But now this kind of like gives it a nice little blend, and it just looks so good. So you guys can see how nice and blended it looks now. So I really like how it blends really well. I'm gonna have to fix that mascara because that is just not cutting it for me. Okay, now these are new products that I've never ever used before either. This is the Perfect Finish HD powder. Never used that. And this is the HD mattifying balm. Now this balm, I have to read what it actually is for. So this balm is basically dab product onto oily areas of the skin to help remove shine. Use under or over makeup as often as needed. So if you have a lot of shine on your face, then this is where that balm would come into place. So I'm just gonna like show you guys what the balm looks like. So that's what the balm looks like, and it is. It's kind of like a, almost like a balm, like a lip glossy balm consistency. So I'm assuming that if you have like shiny spots, like if you have a shiny spot on your nose, or if you have shiny spots up here on your eyebrow, or excuse me, on your forehead or whatever, that's probably where that comes into play, which is really good, because sometimes you get shininess on your face. So those are two new products. Honestly, I just haven't really, like, I just put some of that on right now. I haven't really used these or played with these yet. I'm just kind of thinking maybe this would be good if I again had a lot of shine on my face right now, or I needed it to seep in some oil, but I don't have a lot of oil on my face right now either, so I kind of think it wouldn't like work really well. I don't know. The powder, on the other hand, now I did use this this powder the other day for just a quick second, and I will tell you why. Because I did use this new e.l.f. Jelly Pop, which I am loving this Jelly Pop. So this is the new blush, the Jelly Pop blush, and this stuff is amazing. So when I used this for the first time the other day, I was like, what? This is like the coolest blush ever. Okay, so it does have like a jelly consistency to it. You guys can see how like jelly it is, gelatinous that it is. So basically what I do is I just take my little, you can actually use your finger, which is nice, but I prefer to use the brush. I mean, excuse me, my little sponge. So I've been using the sponge, and I just actually put just a very little on it. So you guys are gonna see how well this stuff, like watch. Look, it's amazing. It's so pretty, and you just have to be really quick with it, because if you don't, it's gonna dry in like that spot where you left it. So that's what happened the other day. Like, I put a little too much on in one spot, and it kind of like dried in a little spot. So I actually took some of that powder that I was just showing you, the Perfect Finish powder, and I actually put just a little bit of powder over that, just to kind of like dull it down a little bit, because it just seemed a little bright for me. But look at that. Look how beautiful. I mean, that is like so pretty, and it just goes on so nicely, and it just kind of gives your cheeks that, like, it actually looks so natural too. You know, it doesn't look like a very thick blush, and that's what I liked about it, because like I said, it just kind of looks so natural. It just kind of looks like my cheeks are just a little bit rosy, and that's kind of what I like about it. So I did put on a little bit too much the other day, so that's when I kind of used that little bit of powder. So that's kind of what I think that you can do, is if you need just to use a little bit of powder. And I actually just kind of took the powder and just kind of dabbed it on just in a little bit of spots, just to kind of like dull down that brightness of the blush, and it seemed to work really well. So I was like really happy about that. So I was like, that's perfect, that's perfect. And now the other one that I used too, and I just kind of tried this out the other day just to see, this is the other e.l.f. Jelly highlighter, and I just basically took my finger and used it just like this. I mean, very little on my finger, and I just kind of basically put it around like right through there, and I mean, just tap it in. Again, oops, sorry. Again with the whole like tapping in thing, because I just wanted to go around my eye like this just to kind of brighten up this area just a little bit. I think I did put a little too much there, but I'm gonna actually put some over here too. But yeah, just like right around here in the corner around my eye. It's just so pretty. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it is just so pretty. I'll put some on my hand. I can see too where that foundation is kind of like wearing on my nose, and I'm not liking that. Yeah, I'm not exactly a big fan of the foundation for this, for e.l.f. at all. But anyway, this stuff is so pretty. This, like, look how pretty that is. Can you guys see how like nice, and it gives it that little bit of shine right through here, and I like that. I really, really do like that. So, and again, if you feel like you have too much, I would go ahead and put a little bit of powder on there. But that's kind of where this comes into play. This is the e.l.f. and I'm not exactly sure. Like, I have to get my brush out for this one. So this, I'm going to use, if this is even the right brush to use. I don't know, it's a crown brush, not exactly sure. But this is just the e.l.f. little pellets. And I'm just going to brush it kind of just like this up here. And I just tap it in here like this just to get enough on my brush, and just kind of go like this. Just to kind of give it a little bit of a highlighty look. So pretty. I mean, look how pretty that is. It looks so nice. It just, I don't know, I think it just brightens up the rest of your face. I like it. So this is the first time I've actually used this stuff too. So nice. I like it. Alrighty, so there's all that like highlighty stuff. I love it. It just looks so good. Okay, so the next thing in line, and probably the last thing too, is going to be the Jelly Pop Juicy Gloss. And this stuff, now I started using a little bit of this the other day, and I do like it. It has a like plasticky taste to it, so I was really expecting it to have like a, or hoping it would have more of a like a fruity taste to it or whatever, but it doesn't. But I do like it. I do like the fact that it shines really pretty on your lips. It looks really, really nice up close. I just don't like the taste of it because like I said, it kind of tastes like plastic. But anyway, this is the Jelly Pop Juicy Gloss, and I do like it. So overall, I like the Jelly Pop blush. I like the Jelly highlighter. I love the e.l.f. eyeshadow that I used. I like the powder because I could use just a little bit on the side, so I really like the powder. I do like the idea of the balm, especially if you have shiny spots and you could carry this with you and just kind of like dab on those shiny spots. So I do like the idea of this, so that's really nice. Love the lip gloss. I like it. I just wish it didn't taste like plastic. I wish it had more of a fruit flavor. Not like the mascara. That is a no. I like the eyebrow pencil. So that is a nice thing that I would definitely continue to use. I can say that I don't like the concealer. I don't think that I like the glow lotion. I do like the matte primer, but I think I like this primer a lot better. I'm not exactly sure. I might have to try try the matte primer, like maybe without the foundation, and just kind of use these two together, the glow and the primer together, and maybe not use the foundation, and then maybe I'll just do the primer and the foundation one day just to see if it kind of still leaves some of that like residue on here, because I can see like a lot of like makeup residue, like the primer kind of seeping into my pores, and it just didn't like seep in. It doesn't give you that like natural look. So you can see, like if somebody gets up real close to me, they'll be able to see like my pores, and I don't really like that. I kind of like the whole, when you can have like your face just kind of looking really nice and everything looks nice and even without having your pores, especially through here and here, because you really just don't want that, especially if someone's really up close to you or whatever. But overall, I think, you know, it's not bad. I definitely would not, I don't think I would definitely I don't think I would get the e.l.f. foundation again. Like I said, I might have to use them in like different scenarios, just to kind of maybe give it another chance or whatever. But as for now, the way that I put it on today, I don't like the way that the combinations went together. Maybe I did it wrong. Maybe I wasn't putting it on the right way, or maybe those combinations just don't work well together with each other, and I should have used something different. That I don't know. But overall though, yeah, I think I like more of the e.l.f. products than I don't like at all. Maybe, or maybe it's just half and half, because you know, I do like the little pellets, because you know, that kind of gives it that nice natural like highlight in certain spots. So I don't know, I think I like half of the e.l.f. products that I used today, and then the other half I just didn't care for. Now, I am not a big huge fan of the primer, but I will say that my eyeshadow went on very, very well, and it's actually staying on very well as well. Staying on very nicely as well. But I use the Urban Decay primer, and I never ever have any issues with it as well. So you know, you have to kind of play with it. But the one thing that I definitely will not use, or will not use ever again, is the e.l.f. mascara. That stuff, no. No. Do not like it at all. So the last thing that I'm going to do though before I say goodbye is I'm going to go ahead and put on my makeup setting spray, and this is by Kula. This is not an e.l.f. product, but this is by Kula, and this is, I got this in my FabFitFun box. And it's just a nice little setting spray, and it actually feels so good and refreshing as well. And that's just going to go ahead and make my makeup settle in very, very nicely. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and let me know if you guys really enjoy watching me do a new try on makeup stuff for you guys, and like kind of give my opinion on how I put this on, and my opinion on how it goes on and what I think about it, because I really do enjoy doing that. I'm not a professional, so I don't know, you know, if it works for me, it works for me. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I will definitely give you guys my honest opinion about that. So, but anyway, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that you guys will stick around and come back for another video. I will see you guys next time on Life and Lemons. Bye.